Apologies, guys. I've been speaking to myself the last, I don't know how long. Shit. The last 10 minutes I've been speaking to myself. Apologies for that, guys. But yeah, we're out here. We're back streaming. It's been an interesting week, to say the least. I've had a cold, fighting it, you know. But we are now back. We are back in action right now, guys. So we're looking at US 30 sales. NY session opens in about 15 minutes. Can't wait to see what that says. I am bearish. This is a 1:3. So yeah. If there's anything you guys want to dissect, you already know what to do. Pop it in the comment section below. And let me know what you guys want to look at. At this moment in time, nothing too interesting, too extravagant happening. And if the music is too loud, also let me know, guys. I switched up the instrumental. Everybody loves gold. So let's take a look at gold. So previously I had a selling bias on gold, but I got taken out on this setup from the looks of it here. I am still short on gold, not going to lie. I saw a break of structure on the 1 hour, looking for a retest, but nothing special happening. So just stepping out on the 4 hour time frame. Nothing too, it's too serious going on now. So I'm just going to readjust everything I have. Like if price breaks below this area, this would be a nice setup. Just for price to just plummet. Boom. Just for price to just plummet towards the downside. So are you waiting for a retracement before entering the trade, or are you already in? Yes, I'm not in this particular trade. Like, usually the only pair I trade is actually just US 30. Every other pair I just analyze. Once in a blue moon I actually might enter one of these setups. But you know, if you got a plan, you need to stick to it. And my plan basically says US 30 is the way. Like, although prices, breaking below here, I would like to see it, come back and fill in this wick imbalance. So an entry like this would be more ideal. And still target the same areas. and you know, just lower down our risk a little bit. Make it a 1:3. So let's see what this looks like on the 1 hour. I mean, on the 1 hour we did get the wick retest. So if that's the case, on the 1 hour I would look for an entry here. Oh yeah, so we'll take a look at US 30 after this Calvin, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. But yeah, I am waiting for the retracement first on US 30. So yeah, this is my outlook on gold. You can see those like liquidity just chilling up here. Liquidity got taken once, twice, now it's selling off. I would like to see price, you know, come up, fill in this imbalance, fair value gap, whatever you guys want to call it. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, my entry is something like this if I was to take this on gold. Do you guys have the same bias? Are you guys bearish? Are you guys bullish on gold? Let me know, let me know. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, like overall, it's not rocket science to see that gold is quite bullish, not going to lie. Yeah, we got a triple top, 1, 2, 3. But one thing we need to understand, gold has been in an overall uptrend ever since, you know. So like, I wouldn't even be surprised if from this point, gold just continues to just rise towards the upside. But a nice retracement would be nice, you know. Yeah, exactly. So this is one of those situations where gold is bullish but bearish at the same time. Yeah, so JT Edge, I agree with you. Background music is a bit loud and clear. Okay, yeah, let me reduce the background music. Let me know if that's better or worse. Okay, I think that's better. So yeah, no problem, no problem. Let's go. So this is my outlook on gold anyway, guys, because we need to remember the market will move in the market likes to move in like impulse and corrections. So you need to remember price can go impulse, it can correct towards your entry zone, impulse. Sometimes it might just correct like this and not come to your zone and then continue to impulse, you know, which is kind of what's happening at this moment in time. you know. So let's just wait and see what happens here. We are on the 1 hour. We might be able to see examples on the 4-hour time frame. Like even here on the 4-hour, we had a break, we had a retest, we had a big push. Price didn't quite come back to our zone over here, but it corrected a little bit to continue to push. And now we're doing a little bit of a correction here. So if we take a look at it now, as you can see, it's doing whatever the hell it wants to do. And vice versa over here, like we had a nice impulse. It didn't quite correct to our zone, but the next one did. As you can see, it corrected beautifully to our area of interest. And yeah, so boom, boom. Now we're just watching price, we're watching price flow, you might say, price action, and all that stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens next with gold. News come out in 10. Oh, let's take a look at the news. forexfactory.com. Usually if there's a news event, I will do my best to stay away from the news, not going to lie. So we always just filter this to high impact news. Every other news doesn't really matter. Yeah, so the next news is at 3 p.m. in 30 minutes. For me anyway. Anything that's like medium impact or anything like that doesn't really apply, you know. 245, this is nothing. The main thing we're looking for is the Powell speaks. And this is the 1st of December, so yeah. So literally guys, from 3 p.m. until 7 p.m., the markets are going to be quite volatile. 3 p.m. this. 4 p.m. Fed Chair Powell speaks. As if that's not enough, he's gonna come speak again at 7 p.m. So yeah. No, JT, I no longer do 1-to-1s. They're too time consuming. Especially when you wanna, someone comes to you, they want to learn, but they're not willing to learn, you know, and you're investing your time into somebody and they're not, you know, 100% in the game, giving you excuses after excuses every single time. You tell someone to backtest as part of, you know, the homework for the 1-to-1s. You ask them, how did the backtesting go? You hear an excuse after excuse after excuse. And it's not like it's just one student that's done it, it's the majority. So it's just one of those things. I'm just like, you know what? I need to channel my energy into something else. So yeah, not at this moment in time am I doing 1-to-1s. But we do host weekly calls in the free Telegram group. Check that out. The calls are basically kind of 1-to-1s, kind of, not really, but you got questions, me and my guy will help you out, give you answers. And we do breakdowns every Sunday, what we're looking at for the week and all that kind of stuff. And we also just cover topics that, you know, might be helpful for other people. So yeah, we're gonna leave gold where it's at. And we'll jump into US 30 and see. Like on the 4-hour time frame of US 30. Okay. Where is this music coming from? Okay, that was strange. So yeah, we'll come back to this anyway. So where was I? As you can see, we have a double top on the 4-hour time frame. So I'm expecting price to retrace a little bit and see what happens next. Retrace to these levels, we have a break of structure. So retrace and then drop towards the downside. So yeah, let's see what happens next. Yeah, again, I've been trading 5 years. I'm just getting close to being profitable. Need some slight push. Yes, just past phase 1 of the 100K. Music to my ears. I love when I hear people passing. Not going to lie. So NY session just started. But yeah, JT, just keep doing what you're doing. I'm not going to lie. Because once that profitable season starts coming, you know what you're doing right, you know what you're doing wrong. Then at the same time, you can you can't start to avoid all these things, bad habits and all that kind of stuff. So for now, my guy JT, just keep pushing. Okay, let's see how US 30 responds to our setup. So like I said, on the 4-hour time frame, we have double top here, as you can see. Double top. Price was bearish, but at this moment in time, it's looking a bit different. So we'll just see what happens next. So I just put the SL just slightly above this wick over here. Aiming for a nice 1:3. So right now, trade has been triggered. Once I am 1% in profit, which is around this level, I'm going to set an alert to go risk free. So around here, I'll just put it at the bottom. But I'm not going to lie, the sources are looking very bullish right now, so this trade might not play out. But go risk free. Gotta have faith in your setup, guys. But as it stands, everything is looking kind of bullish, so anything can happen in the markets. You know how the game goes. Okay, so this is just plummeting, pushing through, pushing through, pushing through. Spare me a few moments here. Okay. Price is starting to reject, which is a good sign, guys. It's a good sign price is starting to reject. So let's just see what happens in the next couple of minutes, moments. That's a bit loud, right? Okay. Okay, it's no longer rejecting, so it's one of them ones, guys. Let's just see. Rejections. What do you do to get your overall bias? Let me just reduce the volume a little bit. Okay. Right. So JT asked an important question, guys. Question is, what do you do to get your overall bias? Yeah. The answer for me is higher time frame analysis. So usually when you look at the higher time frames will kind of tell you your bias if you're seeing things for what they are instead of what you want, you know. So we'll find an example. We'll jump into the daily time frame, for example, guys, yeah? Ever since a month ago, the 30th of November, we have been bullish. Bullish. But let me just quickly see what this looks like on the weekly so you guys can kind of see what I'm coming from. So yeah, on the weekly, actually, F it. We'll just go straight to the monthly and work our way down. Okay, guys. So, Tony Gold, back again. Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. So yeah, guys, let's take a look at this on the higher time frame. On the monthly time frame, guys, what do you see here? As you can see, we have a price broke structure. That's the first thing I kind of look at. I scope for a break of structure to let me know, okay, could there be a higher high, higher low, lower low, lower high? So we had an official break of structure here, as you can see. Price shot towards the upside, it came back down, and the place where it came back to was the lowest level inside the markets, guys, yeah? So there's a theory that I have. When price does this, it has a higher chance of it even pushing up towards the upside. I showed you guys examples of this last week with GBP JPY. I'll just show you now again, so you see where I'm coming from and you see exactly what I mean. So on the daily time frame here on GJ, so sometimes you need to have live examples so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Same situation here. As you can see, we had a break of structure here. Price shot all the way to the upside, breaking this structure and this structure. It came all the way back to the bottom, as you can see, and we had a wick rejection. Then price finally started to push up. We're not quite yet at our TP. Our TP is actually the -27, which is somewhere here. Overall, the trade is a 1:8. So yeah. So now let's go back to US 30 and apply the same principle. So we're gonna go to the monthly time frame. Price rejected from this level over here, meaning we should be kind of bullish, meaning also our bullish bias is valid. There was a time where this candle was, bearish like so. It looked a bit like this, but the thing is it closed above this area, meaning our bullish bias is forever valid. If price broke and closed below this area, then we're no longer bullish. So overall, our target is literally probably going to be these highs over here for a TP, minus 27. Knowing this on the monthly time frame, we can now scale into the weekly, the 4-hour, the daily, the 1 hour, the 15, and just try and find our nice potential entries towards the upside. So now if we scale into the weekly time frame, there was nothing too spectacular that would let us know we're bullish, other than what we saw on the monthly time frame, guys. Yeah, big bullish engulfing candle, which means okay, we're bullish now. We go into daily time frame, so we're looking for bullish patterns, guys. At the same time, on the daily, you can draw your trend line like this. This is to indicate that this bearish trend line is completely invalid, that we are now officially bullish, So with that being said, we can jump into 4-hour, 1 hour, and start to look for patterns. When I say patterns, I mean higher highs, higher lows, bull flags, inverse head and shoulders, things that will let us know that we are buying. And really and truly on the 4-hour, it kind of started here for me. So let's take a look on the line chart. The entry criteria, like I said, is always going to be simple. The more simple you keep it, the better it is for you to see, your setup, all that kind of stuff. So, guys, as you can see, we had a break of structure right here. Price broke structure, it made a new higher high. I already have my bias from the monthly time frame telling me I'm bullish. I draw my fib from the low to the high. My TP is the minus 27 and the minus 68. In a situation like this, as you can see, same thing happened again. Price came all the way to the bottom side, but it never closed below. If price is not closed below, you're still technically bullish. So this was a nice break retest. If you weren't happy with that, look what we have here. Price then broke structure again. So look, now we have another break of structure. And where's our entry point? Entry point could be at the 6180 or literally at the top of the head, whatever you want to call it, the previous structure where price had actually broke, like so. So if you go back to the candlesticks, we can see around these levels here, price hit the 6180 to continue pushing. One entry over here, another entry here. Here we had a higher high, but price never quite came back, as you can see. So we leave that. And just following the trend of the market, same rules apply here. I'm not going to go through every example, but you guys see what I mean. So right now we're just following the order of the markets. And at this moment in time, price is literally fighting the bearish outlook. Reason why I had a bearish outlook in the first place is because we had a double top. But from the looks of it, it looks like price is low-key starting to reject. So we need to see what happens next. On the 1 hour time frame, I had a nice, price is pushing in this direction. I was expecting something like this, I was expecting 1, 2, 3, 4, and price to continue to push. Instead, we did not get that. What we got instead was a break of structure, which is what we look for. Price broke structure here and here. So boom, break of structure. We had a break of structure here, as you can see. Price came back to retest. And we also had another break of structure here. So we had two breakup structures. Boom. Lower low, potential lower high, for price to continue to fall towards the downside. So that's where I kind of get my bias. So sometimes you have to read price action, read market structure, and all those kind of things to answer your question at JT Edge. So I have this yellow line where my entry was, just to retest that wick. Let's just see what it looks like on the 15. Sorry, I think I got it on the 3 or the 5. So this is the breakup structure on the 3 minutes, as you can see. And this is the breakup structure on the 3 minute as well. 5 minute time frame. Same situation, same breakup structures. Imbalance has been filled in, so this could be pushing towards the downside. 15 minute time frame, same situation goes, same rules apply. But as it stands right now, price is just indecisive. So this is one of those trade setups, guys. You just have to believe in your analysis, unfortunately. Some things can be completely against you, but if you see what you see, and if everything makes sense, if you're going to explain it to somebody else on why you took a certain trade, why not? You know? That's how I kind of see it sometimes. If you're going to take a trade, guys, yeah, and if that trade was to be a loss, just think about how you will explain that loss to somebody else. Like, what was your thought process before you entered that trade? Which is kind of what I just kind of explained to you guys. So that was my thought process before this trade got entered. But as it stands, my sources are looking very bullish today. So we'll just have to see how this plays out. If there's any other pairs you guys want to digest, want to take a look at, let me know. We've dissected gold and US 30, by the way. So the question is, guys, as you look at this setup right now, would you be confident in the sell position, or would you hold out and just be patient? What would you guys do in a situation like this? And don't forget, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. John, welcome, welcome. I completely forgot about the news event, literally again. So yeah, Fed Powell speaking is about to speak in 2 minutes. So we can expect some craziness in the next, 3 minutes. So let's see what happens next, actually. Okay, we have 2 minutes. Exactly. Have patience. If SL gets hit, it's a lesson. But really and truly, guys, this setup shouldn't be a setup. Like I said in my previous video, if there's a news event after 2 p.m., no trades. But this is literally just for the live purposes only. But we'll see. We've got about 1.5 minutes remaining. Like right now, the source is at super bullish. Super. One minute until the speech. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Excuse the nose. Cold season. So yes, we have 30 seconds. You know what? In this 30 seconds, we're not going to look at the chart. We're going to look at the countdown and come back to the chart. So we got 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, 0. Pending, pending, pending. Actually, that wasn't Powell speech. It was just ISM. Powell speech is in 1 hour. News came out negative. So let's take a look at US 30. See what happened next. Boom. Added the trade. Trade is no longer valid. I don't like how that candle came out, but it's one of those things.
like my dress, but actually done faster than I thought it would be, which is grand. I wouldn't lie. Philip Phillips is serious. But this Balenciagas are fine now. Remember last time I had issues with them because I never like did the tie high, but now walking in them they're like grand. Anyways, off to my fit, baby.
So now it looks like Price is just doing whatever he wants to do. Can't complain. The real news is in another hour. This is why I do not like trading on these news events. So 3 p.m. news came out brazy, and in about 58 minutes we got more news. Then 3 hours from then we got even more news. It's a hot day to be trading the markets. Super hot day. Woo. Gone. Gone, gone, gone. So price is gone bullish. So this is no more. It's sad to see, but look, it happened. So let's take a look at gold and see what gold had done. If we ended up being bullish or if we ended up being bearish on gold scheme. XAU, USD, gold, gold, gold. Okay, so our setup was here. If you guys remember from the beginning of the call, our entry, well, our anticipated entry was here. I'm just going to adjust this and see. whether the gold bias will play out. Because with the way this came out, like, it came out the same as the previous, but it was less than what the forecast was. And as the rules of the news say, if the actual over here is greater than the forecast, which it is not, this is good for the currency. In this situation, the actual was less. So since it's less, we'll see. But like me and JT were discussing at the beginning of this stream, gold could be bearish, but as you can see, guys, overall, ever since the last NFP, whenever that was, when was the last NFP? Yeah, NFP was on Friday the 6th of October. We've been on a bullish run, bullish. We retraced a little bit. Then ever since the 13th of November, we've just been bullish overall. Like, what a coincidence it would be if price formed another top at this liquidity area. We already have one, we have two, we have three. We have one here. We've got a second one here. Oh, excuse me. Third one. We've got 3 touches. But the rule of thumb, sometimes the more an area has been tapped, the higher chance it is going to break. So yeah, let's just continue here and see what happens next. If there's any other pairs you guys want to look at other than US 30 and gold, pop it in the comment section. So Novena, we literally just looked at US 30. So any other pairs other than gold and US 30? So everyone's addicted to these 2 pairs. But there's other pairs other than US 30 and gold, guys. My brother. We got MJ in the house. So we're just checking out this thing, seeing what it's saying. Like, we were looking at gold, US 30, all of that. We saw something interesting. So like I said to the guys in the call, JT and I noticed something. We noticed obviously gold is in a clear uptrend. It's pushing, making higher highs and higher lows. At this moment in time, triple top. We got 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. At the time of the analysis, we went into the line chart. We saw a break of structure here. Price is pushing below here. So we had an entry set up for these levels here at the yellow line. As you can see, there was imbalance, fair value gap, whatever you guys want to call it. Yeah, but we'll just call it our entry level, like this. And yeah, we were expecting price to come back, which is exactly what it did, but we weren't expecting it to keep on pushing. So as we analyzed anyway, like, this is the impulse, this is just correction, I suppose. So I'm guessing price will either break above, retest, and go. Something like this anyway. So it didn't give us quite exactly what we wanted, but that happens. See? But like I said, you never know what could happen next. I'm thinking the only reason why it turned bullish or whatever is due to the fact that we had the news event come out. So obviously the news event can change everything. And yeah, guys, like, look at this. In literally 50 minutes or so, we're gonna have
96
more news, then more news again. So we'll see what go on. Help me help you. What up, my brother? What's going on? I mean, right now, this setup is no longer valid. It is a 3 o'clock candle. The only way this setup will be valid if we sell is if the 3 o'clock, or should I say the 4 o'clock candle, well, the 3 o'clock candle respects this area of resistance and closes below. If that happens, then this trade might have a second chance of selling. It's rejecting as we speak. As we speak, it's rejecting. So you guys already know. So I remove this Fibonacci. We have this. Right. So when price literally comes back to the low levels over here, I'm gonna set an alert. Go risk free. 1%. Lock in the bag. Boom. So it's all a matter of will price respect this level or not. Currently respecting. We were literally about what? A couple of pips away from SL being hit. 0.3 pips, if that's correct. I'm not sure how it looks like on gold, but yeah, 0.3. 0.37 pips. 37 pips? I don't know. But yeah, it's now starting to reject, which is looking good. But we can't be too hopeful now, guys. We cannot be too hopeful. Okay, guys, ain't nothing special happening right now, so I'll give you guys some entertainment. The DM entertainment. Some of these messages I get on a daily basis be questionable. You really come across some strange people, man. I have one guy right now in my DMs, right? Pestering me. Like I don't know what to call it. Let's call it pocket watching. Asking me, did you get paid? Did you get paid? I watched your video. Did you get paid? And I'm just like, broski. In the video, I clearly state I took my trade on the 30th of October. You have to wait 30 days, which means I'll get paid on the 30th of November. And it's not as if you get paid instantly. You know? This guy's on my neck. Like he's my boss. Did you get paid? Did you get paid? I'm like, broski. If you're so afraid of this prop firm, just leave it alone. Why do you keep asking me? You know? But yeah, some strange people. So I told him to touch some grass. He's spending too much time on the internet. Watching other people, pocket watching, all of that. You know? Super blessed. What is going on? What is going on? See, now it looks like gold is pushing back up. But it is only 15.19. So there is time still for this to continue in reverse. But then again, we have more news happening again, you know. But yeah, back to the DM Chronicles, like, it's just strange behaviors, man. Strange people on this internet. And the funniest part was this guy telling me I have a problem. He said to me, I have a problem. So I said to him, that's great. Now you can leave me alone and get the fuck out of my DMs. Problem solved. Like, I don't get why this guy is so pressed if I got paid or not. This guy was literally messaging me the last week. Have I gotten paid out? I'm like, broski, even if I did, it's none of your fucking business. And I was like, anyway, don't you think I'm gonna drop a video about it anyway? You can't be patient. So it looks like this gold trade SL kissed. Oof. Yeah, gonzo. So this resistance might turn into support, but we will see what happens next. But yeah, guys, like, don't spend too much time on the internet. You'll come across some weird people. Some people that are entitled. Like right now, I just got another DM, yeah? This guy says to me, I don't have an account, give me one. Does that make sense to you guys? He says, I don't have an account, give me one. Like now he's saying, please. I'm not sure if you guys can see this, yeah? He's saying, please, give me an account. Number one, I don't know you. And number two, you can suck my... Let's keep it PG, guys. Let's keep it PG here still. So, like, a lot of people have entitlement issues. How are you gonna just message somebody, give me an account? So I just say LOL. Literally. I just reply LOL most of the time. Just boom. Just LOL. As you can see. LOL. Oh. If you guys could just see some of these DMs. Some people. Like, I do respect the people that ask kindly. And the people that, like, ask respectfully, I guess. But then people that just say, give me an account. I'll give you something. I'll give you something, alright. The DM Chronicles for real. And I feel like what some other people need to realize is, like, when you usually go on these lives, there's about 40 to 90 people that pop up right after the giveaways start. Like, you can only pick 2 people. So if there's about 40 to 90 people, like, what are the chances of you getting picked? And to top it off, yeah, I'm just one person. One person streaming, giving away 2 accounts in one day. 2 accounts in one day. That's 2. Then we have London session. That's another 2 accounts. That's 4. And then we have Asian session, another 2 accounts. That's 6. So you had, 3 opportunities to enter. But you want to come harassing me. You need to increase your chances of winning. Don't just enter a giveaway on NY if you know there's going to be 40 to 90 more people you're competing against. You clearly don't want it. If you really wanted it, every single stream that people are doing, you're there, you're there, you're there. I can't believe what I'm seeing. My guy John wants 1 million. John, I can't do this to you, mate. I can't do this to you. Sick Chronicles right now, guys. Okay, Connie said go. That's a good question. Very good question. I just have to quickly run in a few minutes. But when I come back, I'll show you those levels that you're asking about. But to sum it up, they're just round numbers that the market likes to react to. But I just have to quickly come offline real quick. After I text this guy LOL, look what this guy is replying me. He's giving me love hearts. I'm not sure if you guys can read that. I said to him, I don't know how, LOL. He's giving me love hearts. Please, no account found yet. I don't know you, man. I don't know you like that. Plus, I'm not even giving you an account. This is not the Forex Funder, man. But strange people on the net. We proceed. Exactly, JT. Yeah, JT. I'm guessing you're from the States. And I'm guessing Connie is from the States. And Shanika, you're from the States. Well, those are the people that are still viewing. State gang. Yes, sir. Now, let me guess what part of the States you're from. I'm gonna guess Cali, the west side. Okay, that's 2 for 2. Something tells me I'm sensing like west side, California. Shanika, it's giving NY, New York. Not perfect, just dope. See, the question is easy. East, okay, east side. See, there are a lot of states in America still. South Carolina. Now, is South Carolina anywhere near Texas? Southeast, damn, I'm far. Southeast America. So I'm just gonna narrow it down, make it easier for myself, yeah? States in the southern east of the United States. Georgia. Atlanta is in the southeast. Atlanta, Georgia. Somebody has to be from Atlanta, Georgia. Texas. Okay. South Carolina, southeast. Texas is about 15 hours. Damn. America is huge. See, we got Florida, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Puerto Rico. Alabama. I'm not gonna go into politics, guys, yeah? But just a question in terms of South Carolina, Alabama, Texas, yeah? How are our people treated on these sides of America? Is it as bad as what we see in movies? Like I know in movies, Alabama gives off real racist. Let me not get into politics like that, but Alabama gives off real vibes. Not friendly to the people, should I say. South Carolina sounds like it might give our people a hard time. Same goes for North Carolina. I'm just guessing though. I've never been. But as you can see on gold at the moment, guys, it's just rejecting. We've got 30 minutes before it closes. And yeah, it's interesting to see. Yeah, on an average day, very peaceful and friendly. That's good. GA. GA as in Ghana or GA as in Georgia? Let's go. We've got Ghana in the house. We've got Rwanda, my brothers. It's really interesting to see like all the people from around the world and all that kind of stuff. Especially when it comes to trading, it's like you can be from anywhere at all. And we all connect. Literally, these lines on the screen is what makes us all connect, which is kind of cool. You know, JT says, not really, but there are some parts in the South where we can't go without issue. Damn. I was actually having a similar conversation about this the other day, about how, like racism, it's not really that long ago. Like our grandparents, great grandparents maybe, slaves. Like Samuel L. Jackson's dad was a slave, and Samuel L. Jackson is still alive. So guys, history is not really that far away, so to say. Even when we look at the charts, this is on the 1 hour time frame. Let's just go into the weekly time frame, guys. Like, yeah, let me show you history. It's right in our face. Like this is COVID days, guys. May, June. It's not that far away from where we are now, kinda. But let's take a look on the monthly. It looks better like that. Like COVID days were here. We're here. COVID feels like it was a long time ago, but on the charts, not really. Let's go back some more. Like history is never far away. Georgia. We have, let's go to 2001 and see. I want to see how 9/11 had affected the charts. May, September. I mean, it's kind of strange. It was bullish, So in the month of September, for the whole month, started on the 3rd, a big historic event made the markets go bullish. But then again, this is XAU versus the United States dollar. So I presume any other pair from, this date, it did go bearish. But how far can we go on gold? 1990, 1980, 1966, guys. Okay. Now it's just you see these time guys in the 1960s, 70s. I think slavery was just about becoming a less common thing in the world. 1970, about 50 years ago. But yeah, guys, history will always repeat itself. And secondly, history is not that far away. It's not as bad as you think it is. Sorry, it is as bad as you think it is, but it's not that far away. Back to the 1 hour time frame. We've got about 20 odd minutes until this candle closes. Then we have the Fed speech. JT Edge needs to come out of drawdown, 3.7% though. All you need is a quick 1:3. Okay, yeah guys, I was meant to go off and, quickly just take care of myself here. But, look. Just bear with me a few minutes again, then I'll come back. And Connie, we'll take a look at US 30 and all those lines. So yeah guys, be right back. Enjoy the music for a few minutes and all that stuff. You just hold tight. Okay, guys, we are back. Back again. Let's see what gold is looking like right now. We've got Fed speech in about 12 minutes. Excited to see what that does to gold as well. Look who we have in the comments right now. The same guy from the DM. Brother, there's nothing I can do for you. Nothing at all. Right now we're watching this trade. We're gonna see how this closes first of all. I don't think this guy got the message. Does somebody want to deliver the message to this guy and let him know? I don't think this guy got the message. Does somebody want to deliver the message to this guy and let him know? Or I think he'll get the message himself. He'll get the message eventually. Literally. It does look like gold is not going to respect this. Mr. Sajid, you got to go now, bro. It's time to put you on time now. You gotta go. So it looks like we're kind of breaking above these areas, which is just going to switch up the whole bias. So when we look at gold now, this will be our impulse. This will be our correction. And I'm guessing price is going to impulse again. From the looks of it. Impulse, correction, impulse. That's what a nice market looks like. Over here we had an impulse. We had a correction. Then we had an impulse. Ideally, it would have been nice to see price come back to this trend line and then impulse. But no, we did not get that. And ideally again, it would have been nice to see price impulse and correct to the trend line again and then push. But we did not get that. Instead, we had this invalid setup. But we gotta charge it to the game, guys. So 7 minutes until Fed speech. So what do you guys think is gonna happen with the Fed speech though? Like, could this just be a quick liquidity grab before the speech? Exactly. Trades until we go out of this range. Yeah. We need to escape this range first. Literally escape it. And the fact that we don't have only one, but we have two Fed speeches, it's like, yo. Some people need to get the message that maybe don't trade today. I'm not a fan of trading if there's news after 2 p.m. We had this news here at 3. We had news again in literally how many minutes? 5 minutes now. So it low-key looks like price is going to close above this area. And if it does, line chart, we do have a break of structure. We have a break of structure finally. Just gonna pop a line right here. Let's see what it looks like on like a 15. Hard rejections on the 15. So break and retest would be what we would want to see. On the 1.5. All right, we have 4 minutes. After this news event, just gonna call it a day on this stream. Okay, we got about 2 minutes. Okay, John, thank you for joining. Catch you on Sunday's call, my brother. Catch you on Sunday's call. Okay, we have about 1 more minute up until the big speech. "30 seconds. "10 seconds. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Speech time. Let's see, will the speech affect anything? Okay, the Bears just kicked in for now. Damn. Bears are pushing. Looks like we're bullish, guys. It looks like we are bullish. So, Bulls are in power from the looks of it. Or not. have it. Fed speech looks like a bullish thing, guys. Ain't nothing more to see here other than SL being kissed on this setup that we thought was a good setup, but I guess it wasn't. Price is pushing P right now. But anyways, guys, I think that's all for today. Market's about to close very soon. Well, not soon, but soon enough. And nothing special happened today other than this SL being hit. Fed speech, boom. We got another speech in like 3 hours, so yeah. We're gonna leave it at that. We might come back online for the second speech, see what that says. If not, we'll leave it here. And yeah, guys, thank you guys for joining, and I'll see you guys on Sunday's call. Peace. But wait, stay where you are for a second, guys, yeah? I need to drop the link to the free Telegram. For those interested, the free Telegram link is right here. There you go, there you go. Be sure to join the Telegram. Gems dropped. It's been a quiet week this week, so nothing special in the group chat. But we're gonna have a better week next week, guys. Other than that, thank you all for joining. Have a great day, evening, morning, wherever you guys are from, whatever time zone you're in. It's 4 o'clock here, so it's a different time where you're at. And yeah, guys, thank you so much, and see you guys on the next one. Peace.